So happy Archives Day, everyone. So for today we've got a very special sample to accession, so I'm going to go get it some stuff and I'm going to walk you through how we accession a rock sample. So let's go. This is the magic material, ethical. Welcome to the collection space. It is a long walk down. We're still fighting for our sample lift. Box acquired. It's important that we have a unique collections number or an accession number that will tell me exactly where in the collections a sample is going to be housed, and I can track it throughout all of the collections. The next available number is 19,082. So this is what this number is going to be for this particular sample. And the reason it's in the museum database is because I think it is an exhibition piece. It has a really great story attached to it and it looks spectacular enough to be on a display. It does have some heritage concerns. It's very friable and very soft, so it probably will be housed in the heritage collections, which are a little bit more secure, safe and padded and in drawers. So it'll be stored like a heritage sample but flagged for potential exhibitions, if that makes sense. So it's going to be accessioned to the museum collection, and it has a really great story. So one of the first core logs or the first studies of South African geology that we have was taken from the Haarlem shipwreck. So they came on shore, they were stuck on the beach in Blobergstrand, Middleton area for a number of months, and this shipwreck sort of stimulated intercultural trade, and it was one of those really early nation building events for South Africa as a whole. So a really significant shipwreck, and they went onto the beach and they drilled a well to obviously get fresh water, and they made the study of the stratigraphy, the layers of rock that you get under the beach. And this is one of the first sort of Western records of South Africa's geology. There may be indigenous knowledge that predates that, but this is one of the first westernized records of South Africa's geology. And this sample comes from one of those layers that was recognized. So it isn't from the well itself. The well has long since been closed and buried, but in that well, they recognized there was this shelly layer on the beach. So one of the professors was able to identify that, oh, this shelly layer matches the description from this really old Dutch description that they found. And they were able to correlate the geology to the Veltdrift shelly sand member. And they were able to find an exposure after a storm and sample this rock. So this rock is from one of the first described units in South Africa. I think I'm not happy with the sample, so we're going to go put it downstairs into the heritage collection and record where we have placed it, and then that'll go back into the database, and then we're done. That is it, officially accessioned. It has its collections now. Thank you for joining me in the Rock Archives for International Archive Day. I'm so glad that you guys could join, and I hope that you enjoy this video. You won't believe how many times that I have dyslexic this number, 19,082. Well done, brain.